how you begin shifting identity in a healthy and sustainable way. Here are 3 practical approaches. Exercise 1. Redefine yourself carefully. Pay attention to the labels you repeatedly use about yourself. Ask, is this an unchangeable truth or a repeated pattern I've become identified with? Then begin replacing fixed identity statements with growth-oriented ones, instead of not disciplined, learning how to become more consistent. Language shifts influence internal identity over time. Exercise 2. Collect evidence of change. The brain trusts evidence more than motivation. So begin noticing small actions that support the identity you want to build. If you want to become more confident, notice moments where you acted courageously. If you want to become disciplined, notice moments where you followed through. These small pieces of evidence gradually reshape self-perception. Exercise 3. Normalize discomfort during growth. One reason people return to old patterns is because new identities initially feel uncomfortable, unfamiliar, awkward. But discomfort does not always mean something is wrong. Sometimes it means you are growing beyond an old version of yourself. So instead of retreating immediately into familiarity, ask, can I allow this new version of myself time to feel natural? Growth requires psychological adjustment. Real transformation happens when identity begins to change, not just behavior, not just goals, the way you see yourself. Because once your identity shifts, your actions begin to feel more natural instead of constantly forced. You stop trying to become someone different and start reinforcing the person you are becoming. This process takes time, patience, repetition. But every small aligned action matters, because identity is shaped gradually through lived experience. And the more evidence you give yourself, the more your internal world begins to change. In the next episode, we're going to explore why people often return to old versions of themselves, even after growth, why healing and change are rarely linear, and how to stop interpreting temporary setbacks as failure. Thank you for your support.